Here I am at Cleveland in the Black Square TBM, and the mission today is to go to Detroit by way of Cedar Point, because I want to take a look at this freeware little scenery package for it that I downloaded. And the latest round of COVID seems to be on the way out, so feeling a little better today. Let's see. It's been a while since I've been in this thing. Let's get some power going here. Oh. We got lights. We got warnings. Check the gears down. The flaps are up. And let's see about getting things started here. So that's it. Okay, things look to be in the green. Everything seems stable. I would call that a good start. Let's get the generator on. Heatos on. And let's get the avionics going. Ethos Master on. Let's see, I'm gonna go to the GT and there we go. 530, okay, that's good. Alright. Okay, let's see about the flight plan here. This might be a little goofy. But we're definitely starting off at Cleveland. Destination is definitely Detroit Rock City. And there being absolutely nothing realistic about this flight, and I mean probably nothing. I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, that's not working, is it? Okay. Okay. Let's go to the backup plan here. Nope. That was a hospital heliport. That's not working. Okay. Backup plan Charlie. Yeah, that's it. We'll go with that. Okay. That's our route. That is our route. There we go. Boing, oing, 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 oing. Okay, our altitude at the start here anyway is going to be a mere 2,000 feet. We're going to be on the GPS here first of all. 24 left for takeoff. So we'll line that up. And altimeter set. I believe we are ready to go. I shall not need pushback. So watch your heads, gents. Okay. Off to the races. So this is a freeware Cleveland scenery that I downloaded, and on my last video, someone from the team that made it actually posted on there. And so I'm looking at a little different view of it today. And actually, it was pretty much night when I landed last time. Did you notice that the airport, the terminal over there, actually had lights lighting up the ramp? That's what an airport's supposed to look like. So, thank you to those folks. A lot of good freeware scenery out there. I've got a fair bit of payware too, but I picked that up on the fire sales back around Christmas time. And I think I'm about done buying payware for this simulator. And two, I am not going to be a day one 2024-er either. Nothing against the idea of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's just that I've got this running like I want it to run, and I don't see the need right now. See what it's like when it comes out, you know, but right now I'm not in the market. Oh, come on, airplane, we can go a little faster than this. That's more like it. So what's this button do? Apparently nothing. Okay. Okay, today's project for tonight is going to be to get some masking tape out and label these buttons. This is driving me nuts. There's the terminal. I don't know what the real airport looks like. I've only been to Cleveland once, and it wasn't even for very long. We drove in for a Paul McCartney concert at the old baseball stadium. This was about 1989 or so, I think. And then as soon as the concert was over, we headed home to Illinois, so can't say I've ever really seen Cleveland. But bravo on the scenery. And thank you especially for the ramp lighting. Well, certainly don't need the full length, but we're here anyway, so let's do her. Little shaky there. Little shaky. Gear up. Yeah, it's a little windy here today, by the way. Little windy, little windy. Now check that out. I didn't go busting through my altitude. I'm pretty proud of that. Especially with my head feeling the way it does today. Alright, so we're on course for a small airport, fairly close to Cedar Point. From there I should be able to eyeball it. Maybe do a loop around Cedar Point, see what it looks like, and then climb on up a little bit and head the rest of the way to Detroit. And this route's only calling for about half an hour in the air. It's a real short flight, Cleveland to Detroit. And I checked FlightAware just for grins, and I was amazed to see that Delta actually operates a 737-900 on this route. I don't know anything about the airline business, but I was a little surprised by that. So the last time I was at Cedar Point actually was the day of the Great Northeast Blackout, if anyone remembers that. And I think that was 2003. Because in 2004 my wife and I moved to Texas, so I'm pretty sure it was 2003. And we were, it was our second day there. We'd just gotten off of the Magnum for about the 6th time. And we were sitting on a bench, all 4 of us. We went with some friends of ours, thinking, okay, it's time to get in the air-conditioned car and leave. And then the place just got weirdly quiet. We looked around, and it took a second, but we realized all the rides had stopped. The Magnum, there was a train stuck on the lift hill, damn near at the top. Same on the Millennium. And that's about roughly 300 feet in the air. And we'd just gotten off the thing. And I'll tell you what, if I had been stuck up there when that happened, that would have chilled my shit to the bone. I'm afraid of heights. So our target is coming up there in about 17.5 nautical miles. Boy, I hope I remembered to install that scenery. I think I did. Well, I see a causeway and some stuff sticking in the air over there at about 1 o'clock. Maybe that's it. Yeah, actually that's gotta be it. There's nothing that tall in Sandusky, Ohio. Slip into heading mode here. So anyway, yes, when we realized that everything was in fact shut down, we got in the car and left. Didn't see any kind of electrical power at all till we got to Indiana. Strange, strange thing. So I guess that last ride on the Magnum is when some varmint somewhere was chewing on some cables that it shouldn't have been chewing on. Well, that's definitely it. So, let's give the place a little buzz. Alright, let's see what we can spot here. I definitely see the Top Thrill Dragster. That is 2.5 hours of waiting in line I wish I could have back. Talk about a short ride. 500. Yeah, thank you. There's the Magnum. There's the beach. They used to have a really nice bar at that hotel there, and then they turned it into an ice cream shop. Or maybe it's the other way around. Okay, we're not gonna crash, airplane, don't worry. There's the Millennium. There's the water park. I wonder what it was like on those slides when the power shut off. And that wooden one, I can't remember the name of it. Actually, they've changed it since I've been there. I walked off of that thing feeling like I've been hit by a bus. The red one there, I don't remember. I see the Gemini. Okay, well, whoever made this, kudos, nice job. I mean, I don't know what the place looks like now. It's been 20 years since I've been there. That little white one, I think, was my favorite. A lot of airtime on that one. And I can't remember what it's called. The blue one, I do not recognize. Man, this airplane is just noisy today, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, well, that was nice. Let's climb on back up. Tell you what, to help out with the fuel burn, we're gonna go a little higher. No, not that high. Let's go to 9,000. Okay, so we're looking for 2-1 left at Detroit. Looks like it's a little windy there too. Wind is 190 at 13. Visibility's 10. A few clouds at 600. Altimeter 3002. That looks pretty good. Okay, no problem. I say that now. And I think we'll be good with a visual. Beautiful Lake Erie. It actually, at least around Cedar Point, it actually is kind of pretty. You always hear jokes about Lake Erie catching fire and whatnot. Actually, that might not be a joke. I don't know. But right there around Cedar Point, it's quite nice. Probably costs about $800 to get in there now. I remember about 10 years ago we took, well, we were going to take all of our kids to Legoland down by San Diego. 2 of them got the flu, so they had to stay at the hotel with the grandparents. We took the oldest one. And yeah, he was about 4, 5 at the time, maybe. And he it cost us $300 to get in that place. And after we were there an hour and a half, he announced he was ready to buy his Lego toy and leave. That's all he wanted to do. $300 to get in there to get a $15 Lego toy. So my wife and I took him back to the hotel, dumped him off with the grandparents, and we decided to go to Carlsbad, California, and finally see The Force Awakens, which had been out for about a year at that point. First movie we'd seen, and I don't know how long. $300 to get into Legoland. They've got one roller coaster there. I did ride it, but at my first try I got in the wrong line and wound up riding some other ride that was not very fun. And I think that's when I decided I really shouldn't be riding roller coasters anymore. Age does something to you. Boy, we're really fighting a crosswind here, aren't we? So Detroit Metro is right off of our, well, not right off of our nose, but basically off of our nose. 30 nautical miles. So I'm not really doing any math in my head here. I'm just kind of sounding like I am. I think about 20 miles out I'll start descending to about I need to check the field elevation there, don't I? 645 feet, so we'll go down to 2,500 and just do a visual on the 2-1 left. But I will go ahead and tune up the old ILS 111.5. And that's gonna be heading at 216. So 2-1 left. Oh, General Aviation's real close to 2-1 left. Good, good, good. Okay. 10,000 foot runway. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. So we will try and turn off at Sierra 6. That's the first left off of 2-1 left. Now let's see if I can land on the right runway. What is with them blurry textures? Oh, that last update did something to the Dune stuff. I didn't download the Dune stuff. I read the book, I liked it. That's as far as I want to go with Dune. But it did something. I'm going to have to look at that. Okay, anyway. We're going to come on down to 2,000 now. No, I said 2,500, didn't I? Oh, I forgot. There's something I want to ask. If anyone cares to comment on this here video. The last one in the Mad Dog, when I landed in Cleveland, I had no landing lights showing. They were on, but I had no lights showing. That happened once in the PMDG as well. I don't remember the airport. I don't think it matters which airport, but I'm just wondering if anybody else has seen something weird like that. Because they were showing just fine when I took off from Boston. But when I landed in Cleveland and I really needed them, they weren't there. Watch what happens now. Yep. Alright. Plane's outsmarting me again. Okay, so this should be pretty easy. It's the runway on the left. Let's go and drop gear. This is another freeware scenery, Detroit. Haven't seen it yet. So it should be a bit of a crosswind from the left. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, there's our turn. Yeah. See what I almost did there? Almost lined up on 2-1 center. But you're not gonna get me today. You want to turn, airplane? There we go. Okay, flaps down, full, gears down, 3 green. Landing lights are on. Wow. I achieved level flight. What do you know? I am high. That's looking better though. There's what they call the happy pappy, but I'm gonna give it a nervous breakdown here in a minute, I'm sure. High again.
500.
Thank you.
500.
Jeez, a woo. Man. I don't think I'm gonna make that turn off. It looked like it was further away on the chart. That's okay. All right. No float, no float, no float. No climb. Come on. Yeah, well.
That landing was good.
Was it? Okay, here's another question. Anybody know how to shut those comments off? I cannot even figure out where they're coming from. They annoy me. Okay, so we're going to general aviation parking over here somewhere. Whoa! What's up with that? I'm just gonna go park over here. There's gotta be a way into the parking lot up here, right? Okay. I'm happy with that. Parking brakes on. Shutter down. I don't need you today. Starters off. Or ignition's off. And boom. There we go. That does it. Welcome to Detroit.